Shadows of the Hudson House. The wind whispered secrets through the twisted branches of the ancient woods as we approached the Hudson House. The decrepit structure loomed ahead, a relic of the early 1900s, its weathered wooden planks standing as silent witnesses to countless forgotten tales. The moon cast an eerie glow, turning the house into a ghostly silhouette perched on a rocky foundation. "Ready to go in?" I asked, my voice a mix of excitement and trepidation. Jay, our lead investigator, nodded, his flashlight cutting through the darkness. David and Garrett, our fellow team members, exchanged uneasy glances, but followed suit. We had heard countless stories about the Hudson House being haunted, and tonight we were determined to uncover its secrets. As we stepped inside, a chill ran down my spine. The air was thick with an oppressive silence, broken only by the creaking floorboards beneath our feet. Our flashlights revealed furniture draped in cobwebs and dust, remnants of a bygone era. "Let's start in the main hall," I suggested, my voice barely above a whisper. "This is where most of the activity has been reported." We set up our equipment, EVP recorders, cameras, and thermal sensors, hoping to capture any signs of the paranormal. As the investigation began, an unsettling feeling settled over me, as if unseen eyes were watching our every move. "Jen, over here," Jay called out, pointing to a shadow corner of the room. "Did you hear that?" I strained my ears, and there it was, a faint whisper, almost like a distant echo. My heart raced as I turned on the EVP recorder. "If there's anyone here with us, can you give me a sign?" The silence that followed was deafening. Just when I thought we had reached a dead end, a loud bang echoed through the house, followed by the sound of shuffling footsteps. "Did you get that?" David asked, his voice trembling. "Something's moving in the next room." We cautiously made our way through the dark hallways, the shadows seeming to dance on the walls. The house felt like a labyrinth, each turn revealing more unsettling sights. Old portraits with eyes that seemed to follow us, doors that creaked open on their own, and strange symbols etched into the walls. Garrett's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shapes in the dim light. "This place gives me the creeps," he muttered, trying to mask his fear. As we entered a particularly dark room, a sudden cold draft hit us, and the door slammed shut behind us. Panic set in as we struggled to open it, but it wouldn't budge. Trapped, we turned to face the darkness, our flashlights revealing nothing but empty space. "Who's there?" Jay demanded, his voice shaking. A low growl echoed through the room, and a shadowy figure materialized before our eyes. It was a dark, menacing shape, its eyes glowing with bad intent. The temperature dropped even further, and an overwhelming sense of dread washed over us. "Run!" I shouted, pushing the door open with all my strength. We bolted down the hallway, the shadowy figure in hot pursuit. The house seemed to come alive, its walls closing in on us as we stumbled through the dark corridors. Bursting through the front door, we raced into the woods, the darkness swallowing the whole. The sounds of snapping branches and rustling leaves echoed around us as something chased us through the dense undergrowth. My heart pounded in my chest, and my breath came in ragged gasps. "Keep moving," Jay shouted, his voice barely audible over the sounding of the forest. "Don't look back." We ran out through that forest and toward our car, and when we reached the edge of the clearing of the forest, we were so happy to see the car, and I will never again go back to the Hudson House.